guys, and welcome to another episode of Super Lex Learns Heroclix. So this is our third game that we're going into this, and today we are going to learn how to use objects and how to destroy things. So we have, our map is actually set up a little special because of it, and we're going to teach, she's just laughing in the background.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know why I'm laughing.
And we're going to teach Lex how to do that. Now, with that, the team that I will be running is some of the female Furies, headed by Granny Goodness,
Of course.
with Knockout, and Duchess, who is actually just a later version of Lashina. So, but it worked for what we were doing for today. So those are my three characters.
What?
And then I am going to turn this camera around and let you guys see Lex, and she is going to tell you what she is playing with today.
Hi. My team is 3 bombshell characters. Like Mira, Batwoman, and the vampire pilot version of Batgirl. I don't really see the vampire fangs on it, but she did leave a like. I don't see the outline.
You ready to play some Heroclix?
Yeah!
Alright. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to figure out. We've got a roll to see which one of us goes first. Now, normally, whoever wins the dice roll ends up picking map, but because I have the map set up specifically for the way we're gonna play today, we're just gonna roll to see who goes first. So I rolled a 7.
Whoa!
Okay,
There goes my dice.
Try that again on the map.
Here goes my Harlequin dice. I'm using 2 different dice.
Alright, and an 8. So you are going first.
Oh.
So do you remember how to do your actions?
Yeah.
There's move and either range attack or close attack.
I'm gonna go and move.
Okay, now, normally in a 300-point game you get 3 actions. So previously we had only been playing with 2 characters. Now we're playing with 3 characters. All 3 of them can act in a turn. And I'm going to tell you something special about this map. Now this map, if you notice here, these squares are actually listed as barrier. This is blocking terrain. Do you remember what I told you about blocking terrain?
No.
Okay.
I do not.
So blocking terrain, either these squares of brown or these thick black lines, these represent like walls or really big things that you can't get around. So it stops you from moving through them. Now normally, where these barriers are would be hallways or doorways. But because we're learning how to blow stuff up today, we're going to have this all barriered in. So in order for us to get to each other, we're going to have to break down some walls. So to break down a wall or a square of blocking, you have to make an attack, either a ranged action or a close action. Now as long as you are dealing 3 damage, which is the number in the corner, as long as you're dealing 3 damage, you can blow something up. Now there's one last thing that we haven't added to the map, and that is our objects. So for today, we're just going to use the yellow ring ones. So take out 3 yellow rings.
I only have 1 though.
Yeah, we have the smaller ones though, the cardboard ones.
1, 2, 3. One of them is like one of my DCs.
Yep. So
I
put it
practically know which one it is.
anywhere
It's a
on
cupcake.
the map. Now these are light objects. Anybody can pick up a light object. So if you walk next to it or on top of it or past it, you can pick it up. And that's just part of your moving action. Now if you have it and you make a close attack, you get to add to your damage because you're hitting somebody with your object.
One quick thing.
Yep.
I think my team how to blow up things because they're practically, because each one of them is on a nuclear bomb.
Well, I guess then they were the perfect team to learn how to blow things up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because they've got nukes.
So, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go. Ooh, gosh. I'm gonna have to move Batwoman over.
Okay.
Because she was kind of blocking me. Gosh.
Mira.
Mira.
Yeah.
I have no idea how much.
So the top number?
9.
9. So her movement is 9.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Now, you move next to that object. Do you want her to pick it up?
Sure.
Okay. So sometimes you can do anything you kind of like to make sure that you show your opponent that character has an object. What I like to do is just put it underneath my character. So do you want to be in that square or in the square that you were in?
Square.
Okay. There we go. So Mira has picked up that object. Now she's also going to get an action token.
I'm gonna use it's just hard to pick a character token.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just pick
Because I
one.
like the DC and I'm using all, like, I'm gonna go with Poison Ivy.
Okay.
If it's there.
Well, they are both wearing green and have red hair, so makes sense.
So, why not? Also, I just realized something about the bird is, it's this, like, I like how it's made. Okay, your turn.
You're not going to do anything with the other two?
No, I'm just staying here for now.
Okay, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with Granny Goodness here. And she's going to pick up that object. And I'm going to give her an action token.
Okay, I have no idea why Granny Goodness has a gun. She doesn't really have that weapon in DC.
Oh, it's not a gun. It's like a wand or like a control rod.
I thought it was a gun for a second.
No. 1,
So
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You are where you were using your middle finger.
Am I? I'm sorry. So Knockout is going to go there. I'm going to give her an action token. She's going to pick up that object. And Duchess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's going to go pick up that object and come over here. And I'm going to give her an action token.
I have no idea if she has a resemblance to who?
This is the older version of Lashina.
Lashina? Wait, so it's now... Wait, I forgot who Lashina was.
The female fury with the whips.
Oh, that one. Right, that one.
Alright, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move Batgirl, not Batwoman. And she moves 10 as 9 as well.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
You don't have to count the square you start in.
I want to give her the Batgirl token because her name's technically Batgirl.
Okay.
Too bad Batwoman isn't in the series because then there would be a, because then that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move Batwoman. She moves 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna give her Bumblebee.
Okay. Alright, so my turn. I don't feel like pushing my guys, so I'm going to have all 3 of my guys are going to clear.
And keep their objects.
And they are going to keep their objects, yes. You get to keep your object unless you feel like you're going to put it down. So when you're moving, at any point during your move, you can drop your object. But you can't pick up and drop an object in the same movement.
Okay.
So Mira cleared last turn because she didn't act last turn. So she shouldn't have an action token on her.
Okay.
So now it's your turn, and you can move mirror again if you'd like. Or you can clear everyone. Okay.
Because I'm not a pusher. I don't like pushing.
Fair enough.
I'm not that.
Alright. Now, this is the time when we get to blow stuff up. So, I have, my guys are up against walls. And I am going to give Granny Goodness an action to blow up this wall. Now she does 3 damage, so I don't have to add anything to her damage. So she has 3 damage printed. So she does enough damage to blow something up. So I am going to take out this wall. Now when you blow something up, you're going to put down, these are called hindering terrain token markers. So now, if this was just a blocking terrain, it would, or like the square, it would just be a single square. But because I'm blowing up this wall, it actually creates hindering terrain on each side of the wall. So she's now going to sit in that hindering terrain. And she gets an action token for blowing that up. Now, Knockout's going to do the same thing. She also has 3 damage. So she's going to take an action to blow up this wall. Now this is a little more in-depth rules that you don't have to worry about too much, but destroying a wall or a piece of blocking terrain is a separate action than attacking with your object. So you can't attack a wall with an object, you can only attack a person. And then Duchess is actually going to take up this square of barrier, and I'm just going to turn that over, or the square of blocking terrain. I'm just going to turn that over, and that's going to be a single square. So see how the walls became 2 squares, and then that square of blocking terrain just became a single square.
What's that?
And she's going to get an action
I feel like I see an image of something on the terrain.
It's just supposed to be rubble. It's just printed a little bit differently than the older ones.
Oh, because it looks like a Star Wars thing. It looks like a collapse. AT-AT.
Fair enough. Alright, so that makes it your turn.
I'm just going to call her Mirror for now.
Okay.
Unblocked.
Yep.
And I have to blow it up.
Yep. So she gets an action token for having moved there.
So I have like 3. So my attack is 3. I'm gonna.
Now she just moved. She can't move and attack. So she'll have to wait until the next time to blow that up.
Batgirl's gonna.
Does Batgirl have any range?
Range.
What next? Is there a number next to the lightning bolt?
5.
5? Okay, now with her having range, she can shoot at a wall to destroy it.
She's gonna shoot that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna blow that up. Alright, now she gets an action for that. Or an action token. Is Batwoman going to do anything?
Yeah. Just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright.
That's exactly how much she moves.
Okay. Now she gets an action token for that too.
Yeah, I gave her Bumblebee.
Alright. Alright, now I'm not going to push, so I am going to clear my girls, and then it'll be your turn.
And the exact same.
Okay.
I had the wall get out of dish.
Alright. Now last game, we learned about shooting through hindering and adding to our defense. Did we talk about moving through hindering?
No.
No? Okay. So, when you have the hindering terrain on the map, if you move into the hindering terrain, you have to stop immediately. So, unfortunately, Duchess is getting stuck in the rubble. She can only move that one square. She's going to get stopped there because she's entering hindering terrain and needs to stop.
And there's a rubble of AT-AT.
Yes. And then we have Knockout. Now she's already in hindering terrain. So what's going to happen when she moves is that it's hard for her to move out of the hindering terrain. So she's going to half her movement. So her movement is 8. Yes, 8. And that's going to turn into a 4.
What object is she holding?
A badger. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she can only move 4 because it was really hard for her to move through that rubble. And Granny Goodness is the same way. She can only move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's just really hard to move through that rubble.
I don't believe a badger counts as an object.
No? Alright. Well, it's your turn.
I'm gonna make her explode the wall. Also, if you see a stick butts,
Mira is gonna explode the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Kaboom! We have exploded the wall.
I don't want to.
Now she gets an action token for that.
She's like, yeah, stick butts up.
Okay.
I like stick butts. They're cute. Though I did have to replace his mouth because it didn't. Don't mind the mess up on the mouth.
That's okay.
That was me.
Alright. What else are you gonna do on your turn?
That one's gonna move. So she moved 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna stop her there.
Okay, and she picking that object up?
She's picking up a cupcake.
She's picking up the cupcake, okay. She's ready to go fight somebody with a cupcake.
I don't know what that would work, but I know how Harlequin works it.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah,
Is Batgirl gonna do anything?
yeah, I'm gonna move her.
Okay.
So let's see, she moved 9. 1, 2, 3, wait. Can I? Actually, I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna reset that.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I went near the room closest to an object because then she can pick up a fire extinguisher.
Okay.
Which they are heavy. They're metal.
They are heavy. Okay, so
heavy
she gets
metal.
Okay, so she gets an action token.
Back it. Back it.
Alright.
So-
And my turn, I am going to clear all of my girls. And it will be your turn again.
Same.
You are going to clear as well.
We're not kind of pushing. Like every time that they've got an action token, just clear them.
Alright. Okay, so now, Granny Goodness, now that Mira has blown up this wall, is going to shoot because she has 6 range. 1, 2, 3. So Granny Goodness here is going to take that shot on Mira. She's got an 18 defense. It is going to go through this square here, so she's going to get +1. No, my proper click here. So that will be a 19. Granny Goodness has an 11. She needs an 8 to successfully hit Mira. That is not an 8. So, she is not hit, but she will take a token. Now, she made a ranged attack there, not a close attack, so she still have that object, because you do have to declare in a close attack that you are using an object if you are using it. So I'm going to have Knockout come 1, 2, 3. She's going to come stand next to Mira here, since Granny Goodness was unable to shoot her. Knockout's gonna come. And then Duchess here is stuck in this hindering, so she's got to try and move, but because she's coming out of it, she's going to struggle a bit, and she has to half her movement. So she only has 5. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get stuck in the other piece of rubble, because she ended up down this hallway here, and she's going to get an action token for that, and then that makes it your turn.
I'm going to move the mirror.
Okay, now if she's going to move, she's got to break away from knockout.
Right. So I got to grab 1 dice.
So 1 die.
It's always a Heroclix dice that somehow I trust.
Okay, now, and that was a successful breakaway, so now Mira can move away from knockout. And she gets to move her full movement.
I move... How much is the movement?
It's the top number.
Oh, so 9 near the dolphin, because she's a sea person. Okay, so 1, 2.
Yeah, you don't count the square you start in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now she's far away from knockout as she can.
Yep, and she will get an action token for that.
And I've got all these DC action tokens started.
Yep, okay. Are you going to do anything with Batgirl and Batwoman?
Batwoman's gonna move.
Okay, where's Batwoman going to go?
She's going to go. Since she moves 8. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's she trying to go into this room?
Oh, okay.
Where Petty's mug is.
Okay, now she gets an action token for that. And what's Batgirl gonna do?
Move. So she moves. And then 1, 2, which picks up an object. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
She's just gonna prowl the room.
Prowl the room? Alright. So she gets
Watch out, this girl's a vampire.
Alright, she gets an action token for that.
And is always the bat of the girl.
The bat of the girl. Okay.
That's what Starfire would call her.
Yep. Alright, so that makes it my turn, and I am just going to clear all of my peoples.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the cupcake. Don't drop your cupcake. It's gonna get dirty if you drop your cupcake. I love how I do Petty's samurai accent. Because she's gonna be transformed into a samurai. I'm gonna have a bit of trouble trying to figure out what the samurai suit's color is gonna be. I think it's gonna be black as night.
Okay. That brings my turn. Now, Knockout's going to do something kind of funky here, because she's next to this hindering. Now, if she was to walk into the hindering, she'd have to stop. But you can also move diagonally. So she's actually going to sneak through and move to here. Now, she technically moved through this hindering here, because when you move diagonally, you kind of move through both squares. So she's still going to stop on the other side, but that will give room for Granny Goodness to come and hop into that hindering there. And now Duchess can come out of this hindering. She's going to struggle to do it. A half her movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's going to come stand next to Batgirl here.
Okay, Batgirl's shocked in fear.
Alright, so now that makes it your turn.
Break away. Just a break away.
Here, okay. Go ahead, try and break away.
You really don't think I'm going to break away, do you?
Oh, and that is a missed breakaway. Oh.
I keep falling.
So roll it properly then. Alright, so that is a missed breakaway. So she gets an action token for trying to get away.
But she really doesn't want to attack her. Just really
Alright, and what is Mira and Batwoman gonna do?
Mira's just gonna stay put.
Okay.
So is Batwoman. Just stay put.
Just stay put, eh? Okay. So my turn. I'm actually going to push Duchess to try and hit Batgirl, because I don't like that Batgirl keeps trying to get away here. So Duchess has a 10, so she should be attacking instead of running away. So Duchess has a 10 attack. Batgirl has a 17 defense. So I need a 7 for Duchess to hit Batgirl. And that is a miss, unfortunately. So Duchess is going to take damage for having pushed. She's going to get a second action token here. And then I am going to clear knockout, clear Granny Goodness, and that makes it your turn.
Yeah. I'm moving 9 steps, right?
I don't know. You haven't been counting. I haven't been counting.
She was here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, as soon as you become next to Duchess, you have to stop. So you would stop here then.
Trying to defend Batgirl.
Alright, so she gets an action token for having moved to there. And now what's Batwoman going to do?
Stay put, practically known as Mirror, so she doesn't have to break away yet.
Fair enough. Alright.
She's just resting out in the corner.
So,
Like, please.
Batgirl gets to take a token off then because she didn't do anything this turn.
Kick. Betty's just like, kick away.
Mm-hmm. That makes it my turn. Now, Knockout isn't in hindering right now, so she can move her full 8 movement. And she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and come next to Mira here.
Oh, shoot. The surrounded.
Oh, Granny Goodness can't see anybody, so she's going to come out of the hindering. She's got an 8 movement, so she can only move 4. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And come into this room here.
Bed not look bad good.
And she'll get an action token for that. And then Duchess gets to clear here.
I don't know bitch.
Alright. So that makes it your turn.
Me. You. So you move in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. And that gets her an action token. Alright, is Batgirl gonna do anything?
Yeah, break away.
Alright.
She really doesn't want to be near you. She's afraid you're going to use the wooden bullet.
And that is a missed breakaway. So she takes an action token for trying to get away.
I know exactly what I'm doing next time.
Okay, and then Mira gets to clear unless you want to push her. Alright.
I just fell into knockout.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have the stick bot on the game board then. Well, then have him there and stop knocking my fingers over. Alright, so that makes it my turn. Duchess is clear, so she's going to attack. She's going to try and attack Batgirl again. Now, she's going to need a 7. Now this time, she's going to use her Badger. She's going to try and hit you with her Badger. So if I hit, that'll add +1 to my damage because it's a light object. I'm going to try and damage you with a Badger. so I need a 7 or higher. That is not a 7. That unfortunately means that I threw my badger past your head, it went flying, badger is gone, and I get an action for having tried to throw a badger at you. Now I will clear knockout, and I will clear Granny Goodness, and it will be your turn.
And clear.
Okay.
Clearing's the best thing. Pushing is kind of bad.
Alright, second here, sweetheart. Alright. Okay. So you cleared. So my turn. Alright, Knockout is going to try and throw a badger. Using all these badgers here. So Knockout has a 10 attack. Oh, Mira's got that 18 defense. Knockout needs an 8 to throw a badger at Mira. Oh, and that will miss by 1. So badger went too far, missed Mira. Bye-bye, badger. Knockout gets an action token. And Granny Goodness is going to try and shoot Batwoman. Now she's going to do it through these computers here. So that'll add a +1 to your 17 defense with my 11 attack. Makes you an 18. I need a 7 or higher to hit Batwoman with Granny Goodness. And of course I missed by 1 yet again. Okay. That will make it your turn after I clear Duchess.
Get you out of here. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shoot.
Okay, she gets an action token for moving away.
Always classic Bumblebee.
And are you going to do anything with Mira and Batgirl?
Batgirl's gonna break away.
Alright, Batgirl is yet again going to try and break away. Roll that die.
Oof.
And that is another failed. Alright, fine. That is a successful breakaway. Batgirl gets to move away from Duchess.
So her right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great. Successful.
Alright, so she gets an action token for having moved away. Alright, and is Mira going to do anything?
Yeah, she's going to try and attack.
Oh, who are we attacking? Knockout? Okay, what is...
With the trash can.
Oh, with the trash can even. Alright, what is Mira's attack number?
So it's near your fist, right?
Yeah.
10.
A 10. And Knockout's defense right now is a 17, so you need to roll a 7 or higher for Mira to hit... Yeah, 2 dice. For Mira to hit Knockout with a trash can.
That flew out.
And that looks like it's a miss. Yep, that is a miss. So that trash can gets thrown way past Knockout.
Ooh.
It is gone.
And it like so it's Granny Goodness and all good. I love how it did that.
Alrighty, so Mira now gets an action token for having tried to attack Knockout.
But suddenly missed and hit Granny Goodness in the face. I love that. It's in the face and the badger's just like, what the heck just happened?
Okay, so that makes it my turn. Duchess is going to try and attack Mira. She needs an 8, because she has a 10 attack. On your 18 defense, I need an 8 or higher to hit Mira. And that is actually going to hit, and we're going to learn about knockback, but it's not going to do anything in this game right now. So she's going to take 3 damage for having gotten hit by Duchess.
1.
Do you need some help?
Yes.
Alright.
I hit the 1.
So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. least your defense went down a little bit. Okay, so now normally this is a double. So we have 2 5s. Normally a double would cause knockback. And knockback is actually optional now in the game. So you can choose whether it causes knockback or not. Now when somebody gets knocked back, they'll get moved away from the character that hit them. But right now, unfortunately, Knockout herself is in the way. So if Mira was to get knocked back, she'd only get knocked back into knockback. Or knockout. She's going to get knocked back into knockout. So she won't go anywhere. But if Knockout hadn't been there, she would move as far as the amount of damage that she got taken. So Duchess is going to get an action token for having done that. And let's see. Let's push Knockout. Try now that your defense is down. Knockout needs a 7 to try and hit Mira. That will hit. She doesn't have an object, so that'll be 3 damage on Mira. And a damage on Knockout for having pushed.
1, 2.
Knockout knocked out Mira.
Boom.
And we will clear Granny Goodness here.
Oh,
and now it becomes your turn.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try and hit Granny Goodness.
Okay, so you have the range here on Batwoman to get through that doorway.
So my attack is a 10, and against your defense is a 17. So I would hit. So I roll to hit.
Yep, roll to hit. You need a 7 or higher to hit Granny Goodness with Batwoman. And that will hit, and you are dealing 3 damage, because I made sure that everybody on these teams could do 3 damage on their opening click. So 1, 2, 3 on the Granny Goodness. Now that was a push on Batwoman, so she's going to take 1 damage and an action token.
Yeah. One?
Yeah, just 1.
I forgot she still had.
That's okay. Batgirl gonna push or clear? Clear. Okay. I'm going to shoot back with Granny Goodness here. Now her attack has gone down, so that'll be a 10 on your 17, so she needs a 7, which I have been having a horrible time trying to roll this game.
Go.
So, here's
Go back.
oh my goodness, Granny Goodness!
You bumped your head again.
I did. Alright, Granny Goodness now takes a critical miss. She takes damage. That would just go, Granny Goodness. Alright, she takes an action token for having shot herself in the foot. Knockout will clear. Duchess will clear. And it will be your turn.
You're going to clear, girl. Clear and Batman. Can Batgirl shoot?
She can shoot the walls. Or she can move.
Move.
Okay. Now just a little bit of Heroclix etiquette here. You only clear tokens at the very end of your turn. So you do what you're going to do with Batgirl, but next time before you take tokens off, make sure you do all of your actions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Alright, Batgirl, so you're going to get some backup to Batwoman here. So she's going to take a token. Alright, she'll be given a token for having moved there.
Ooh, I'm messing up everything.
That's okay. We can fix it. It can be fixed. That is not a problem. Alrighty, now. So that makes it my turn. I don't want to push Granny Goodness again, so we will leave her there. But Knockout's going to come join the party. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stand next to Batwoman. I was about to put Badger instead as my action token. Alright, and Duchess is going to come in too. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and come stand next to Batgirl. And we will clear Granny Goodness here. and it is your turn.
Okay. Attack.
Attack. Okay, which one are you attacking? Because you are next to both Knockout and Duchess. Knockout. Okay.
With the cupcake.
Alright. Oh, with the cupcake even. Okay, we're trying to smash Knockout with a cupcake. It's a 10 on a 17. You need a 7 or higher to hit Knockout with that cupcake. Oh no, and that is a miss. So that cupcake goes flying. Alright. And she gets an action token for having tried to attack with that cupcake.
But brutal. But missed and clear. You vampire.
Alright. Now Granny Goodness is going to try and shoot Batgirl again. Have I lost any more attack? No, it's still a 10. On your 17, I need a 7. Seems to be the hardest roll in Heroclix for me to roll. And that is a 3. Most definitely is not a 7. This is why I need that Mr. Spock. Alright.
Boop. And you shoot yourself in the foot again.
No, it was not quite a critical miss. It's a miss. It's a bad miss, but not quite a critical miss. And then I will clear Duchess, and I will clear Knockout. And then this will be your turn.
You're gonna attack her with the fire extinguisher.
Okay. Fire extinguisher on, who are we attacking? Duchess? Okay. So
They're trying to shoot me.
it's, yeah. So that, oh, you have an 11 attack. So 11 on 17, you need a 6 or higher to whack Duchess with that fire extinguisher. That is a 5, so unfortunately that misses by 1. We are not doing a good job of showing what objects do.
And Patty in the face.
And Batgirl is going to take an action token for having tried.
Ow. I am so... Oh gosh. And I'm wearing a face mask.
Okay, now Batgirl is going to take an action token for having tried to hit with the fire extinguisher.
But hit, Patty in the face mask.
And then Batwoman, do you want Batwoman to push or to clear? Okay, so Batwoman clears, so that makes it my turn. Knockout is going to try and hit Batwoman here. Okay, so I have a 10 attack on your 17. Here's another try at me to roll a 7. Nope, 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 nope. No 7s for me.
Was that a critical miss?
No, it was not. It was a 5. Alright, Duchess is going to try and hit Batgirl. Still needing a 7.
Imagine if you accidentally...
I rolled an 8. I hit this time. Fantastic. So Batgirl is going to take 3 damage from Duchess.
Can I have a little boost?
Yep. Alright, so... Oh, she does have a tight dial. My goodness. Alright, 1, 2, 3. She is still there. And I will clear Granny Goodness, and it will be your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna make you attack you.
Okay, so that is a 10 on a 17. You need a 7 or higher to hit Knockout. Alright, now that rolled off the table, so I'm going to let you re-roll that. Okay, that is a 6. Fortunately, it's not a 7 or higher. So, that is a miss, and she will take an action token for having tried.
Is that a critical miss?
Nope, a critical miss is only if you have 2 1s. Alright, and then Batgirl clears. Yes, you don't want to push her?
Yeah.
Okay. So Batgirl clears. Now Granny Goodness is gonna try and attack here. 17, 10, needing a 7. Not hitting a 7. Oh, lots of fun. And then we were showing actually exactly what Heroclix is like when your dice just don't want to work with you. Okay, so I will clear Duchess. I will clear Knockout. And now it is your turn
I'm gonna make you attack you.
Alright, so your attack is currently a 9. On Duchess is 17. You need an 8 or higher to hit Duchess. Oh no! That is a critical miss. You will take 1 damage. Oh no! Batgirl! Batgirl, what happened? You weren't supposed to have the wooden bullets yourself. Alright, so is Batwoman going to push or is she going to clear?
Clear. Oh no. I know who's gonna lose.
Aw. Alright, so knockout. I don't know, I can't seem to roll a 7. You might be able to get me here. Alright, 10 on your 17 with knockout. Need to roll a 7. Alright, I finally hit a 7. Okay, so that is 3 damage on Batwoman from knockout.
3.
Okay.
Well, I feel like this is near her KO.
Alright, so what are we down to now? You know, we're at a 16. So now Duchess only needs a 6. Only needs a 6. I've been rolling 6s all night. Come on. That is a 6. So that is going to hit for another 3 damage from Duchess.
Me.
Alright, and a knockout from Batwoman. Alright, Alexis, what did you think about learning how to blow stuff up?
I thought it was incredible. Though I didn't know that all my characters would have a KO already. Well, sounds pretty cool using my DC Clix, my DC action tokens and objects. So practically learning how to do 2 things was pretty fun. I really liked the game, and I hope we can play some more blowing up games the next time.
Alright. Alright, so that was the game. Super Lex had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. A lot of things got blown up. Fortunately, we didn't get to show you how much objects can change the game, but everybody can pick up an object now, so that's a fun part of the game. So we had badgers and cupcakes all over the board. And a bunch of critical misses. A lot of missed object attacks. Everything went flying. But a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys learned a lot watching along with us, and join us next time for when we continue on learning how to play Heroclix with Super Lex, and we might actually start diving in to some standard powers next time. So thanks for watching. Bye guys.
Bye.